Alrighty, guys, welcome everybody. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today, guys. We are going to be live streaming the Tesla Robotaxi event here in about 25 minutes or so. We're going to be looking at Tesla stock here in the meantime and answering some common questions for investing, money management, stuff like that. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you guys do, hit that like button, subscribe, and if you guys want to learn more about investing and trading in the market, check out our school. You guys can use code LEARN to get 50% off private live streams, quizzes, lectures, group chat, everything to get started here with trading the market. So what is going on with Tesla? That is everybody's main question. So Tesla is announcing their Robotaxi event here. Let's see if I can make myself a little better here. There we go. Let's make that. But Tesla is announcing here their Robotaxi event here in, like I said, about 25 minutes here right on X. So I have it up and ready here. We're ready to rock and roll, and I'm excited. I think this is a huge thing for the company. I think this is something that's been long awaited. I'm excited. Welcome to the live, everybody. Welcome. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think. It's hard to say. I think right now there's so much hype about this because it could either go so well or it could just go so bad. And I think it all depends on Musk, how he handles this. I think that we could get some new car announcements. I think we could get more information, the production cost, operation cost for the Robotaxi, all that stuff I'm excited for. I am very, very, very excited. So we're still, like I said, about 20 minutes out. I did pick up some shares at 139. Let's see if this thing goes up. Let's go. I hope it does. I hope it does. If not, I will have to dollar cost average and pick up some more at a lower price. Absolutely. I think that's a very good approach here. Dollar cost averaging. I think that right now, let me see if I can make these a little better. So it's not, we'll do something like this. Hold on. Sorry guys. I'm just trying to get it. There we go. I think that's a good plan. Dollar cost averaging is a very, very powerful investment strategy because you more play the game of long term rather than trying to time it. And I think too, I don't know. I think this, like I said, I think this event could go good or bad. It all just depends on how much information we get, so we're still 20 minutes out. So, I do have it up and ready somewhere on my computer. So it's on X too, if you guys it's on Tesla's X here, so it's starting in a minute. But yeah, so it's gonna be good. I know there's a lot of hype. Let's pull up the stock chart in the meantime here. Let's pull this up. So it's up on X. If you guys are watching, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. I don't even post on Twitter that much, but I don't know. But all right, so lately we've seen some pretty decent growth out of Tesla stock here. You guys can see it has this nice trend line, gotten great buying pressure here. Boom, 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 right on this trend line. So for me to go heavy on like a trade of this sort, I would need it to be near and around the 122 to 213 range, right in here on this general trend line here. We need a new EV model at 25 grand. Yeah, we do. If one's that cheap, man, I would pick up one of those. The issue we've seen with EVs lately, is we saw like a lot of rental car companies actually sell off a lot of their fleet with them. And so it really diluted the market, making them very cheap. You can pretty much buy a used Tesla Model 3 with decent miles for around 25 to 30 grand with some miles, obviously, probably like 50,000 miles on it. But a new EV at 25 grand in this economy, they would sell like hotcakes. They would sell so many It'd be insane. Let me turn myself here. Whoa. Let me turn myself. There we go. That's a little better. But yeah. Yeah, so I mean, you guys can see though, lately we've seen a pretty, some decent volatility. It's sold off from the highs from about 414 to, the 3 or 240 range, which percentage wise, that is, that's 40%, 41% from the high. So you always hear that expression, buy low, sell high. So, right now could represent a decent opportunity to start picking up some shares. And if you guys are watching, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button because we're almost to our subscriber goal. We're actually the closest we've been in a minute. We have 2 days left. We can do it for sure. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, like all of that stuff. Almost 15 minutes for showtime here. Let me turn down my volume on my phone. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm pumped. I've seen some like renders. They're pretty interesting. I'll show you guys. So some people think, we're gonna be getting something like this. Like, could you imagine? Something like this. This would be. That's what all the renders are saying. Something like, oh my goodness, could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? I don't know though. I do think though, like, if Tesla makes this Robotaxi, right? This would compete with so many companies. This would compete with like Uber. This would compete with like with Lyft, possibly even DoorDash, Postmates. I don't even know if Postmates still around. But yep, this man right here. Right here. This guy. We'll see though. We'll see. Yeah, if they announce if they have a good event, I do expect the stock to go up for sure. I do expect it to go up 100%. And I mean, I'm a pretty big Tesla bull. I've been buying shares for a long time, but it's such a. I want to see. We'll do that. But it's such a. Sorry, I'm like getting the live. I'm making sure the live's gonna be good here. But I do think though, like he is changing the way. I know this is all fake. Realistically, it's gonna be something, like this. But could you imagine just seeing these on the road? I've been seeing the Cybertrucks around me a lot more. They're pretty cool looking. So, yeah, we're getting ready here for this live. A couple more minutes, and we are ready. We are ready to rock and roll. We have the live all up, and yeah, I am pretty pumped here. Let me make sure audio. I heard the hype for this event is more legit. Yeah, I have two. I do think, like I said, this thing could go one or two ways. It really could. It could go, oh my God, Tesla is back. I think we all remember prime Tesla when Tesla was, everybody was buying it. It was the hot stock. It was, the best tech stock and all that. Everybody was buying it. The stock was, it was like Nvidia today. Now it just sold off. The market's diluted. There's a lot more competitors in the space, and let me make sure audio. I just want to make sure when I start this, you guys can hear it. All right. Yeah, we should be ready. We are ready to rock and roll. Come on, Elon. Let's get this party started. You know, and you know what I was thinking of starting to do a little bit is start posting on Twitch, or not posting, but live streaming on Twitch. Who knows? Twitch, Kick, all of them, just to get more exposure. You know, I've been doing YouTube for a while. I love it. I'm just thinking of other avenues here, but Tesla, come on. I'm just pumped. I'm excited. I haven't even checked Tesla's earnings in a while, to be honest with you guys. So today, ahead of the event, stock down about 1%. So, you know, that's actually very common to see sell off before like an event or something like that, because you could have a lot of investors, you know, generally worried about it, and so they'll just take profit, or, you know. All right, revenue breakdown right here. So most of their profit, 88% of Tesla's profit, is made up by the automotive space. 11% is energy. Let's go to this. All right, so total revenue, we've seen 2% increase from 21 to 25, which is good. You know, yeah, I'm just seeing. Let's go quarterly. Yeah, so quarterly we've seen some decent revenues. 25 billion. Yeah, look at this. At one point, Tesla was bringing in $25.1 billion. That was several quarters ago. It was 2023. Now they're bringing in a little bit more. We've seen a decent sell-off. This is why a lot of people are very bearish on Tesla, is because their earnings have been very shaky. Operating profit down 7%, but that's normal. You know, operating profit is pretty much like it's pretty much how much the car costs, so to speak, to make. And if they're continuing to invest into technology, software, stuff like that to make the car better, we do see a dip in operating profit as well as gross profit, and that will be followed by net. But let's make sure. 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes till showtime. 10 whole minutes. Let me make sure we are ready to rock and roll. Man, I think today's geez, I think I got something in my throat. I think I spent a little too much time on TikTok today. Yeah, we are ready. I just want to make sure we're good on the audio side. I saw your vid. Oh wait. Let me go back. I gotta get. Sorry, Nathan. I gotta get this up. All right. Sorry, vid. And I know you said if it was in the 160s would be a good buy, but I am taking a little risk to maybe see Tesla go back up in the 260s for some profit, or 250s. Yeah, you know, Tesla right here. You know, I think so. Entering here, I mean, you know, a lot of this just comes down to time frame, how long you're willing to hold a position. You know, if Tesla sells off a little bit, the good thing about having a little bit of a longer term approach is you can just buy a little more, right? You can kind of average down as that stock sells off a little bit. So once it recovers, you make a lot more money because your average cost is a lot lower. So yeah, I mean, I always say that, and what's funny too is like even now I'll pick up shares of a lot of very, very popular companies like Tesla. I invest in the companies literally almost every single day for long term, and it's just dollar cost averaging. If I've had the approach where if it dips down more than 6% in a week, I'll double what I normally will put in. So, it helps me average down on good positions. So we are 8 minutes till showtime. 8 minutes till showtime. Let's go. I'm just gonna send a quick all right, boom. We are ready to rock and roll. We got the lives up. I wish I could get my TikTok going. What's crazy? I was just looking at it. I have 3,000 videos on my YouTube. That's nuts. Tesla's. Whoops. Sorry guys, I'm just getting ready. I wanted to make sure I didn't have any issues. That's why I went on a little earlier. So I do apologize for coming on a little early. I don't know if we would classify this as technology. I don't know. We'll see. Robotaxi Event. Whoa. Why am I so strange on here? I'm trying to get TikTok up. Getting TikTok up is a pain in the neck. Let me we gotta end this. But we should be off. 6 minutes till showtime, guys. 6 minutes. Let's end this. I don't even know how to. There. All right. Tesla's live event is ready. Let's flip. Is ready here. So let's go. We got 4 people in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tesla's live event. Let's see. I wish they made it easier to stream on TikTok here. Oh, man. Welcome. What do you think of Domino's stock? I don't know, but I could go for some Domino's pizza. Let's pull it up real quick. We got some time. Domino's. DMINOS. Domino's Pizza? I think it's this one. Whoa. Is it this? What's the ticker? Let me know what Domino's ticker is. Domino's ticker is, and I'll pull it up. Welcome, everybody. We have some people coming in on TikTok. Let's go. We got the Tesla. Wow, we are rolling, guys. We are rolling. But a question, do you know anybody who graduated from the Amazon secured credit card by any chance? And if so, how long did it take or what happens? So normally with a secured credit card, for people that don't know, a secured credit card is pretty much when you give the bank or credit card issuer a certain number of money, certain dollar amount. So maybe it's $100, and that will be your $100 spending limit. Now, normally after about 6 months of that, you get that $100 back. You have a $100 credit, and then you build it up. Normally, it's like a 6-month window before you get that secured amount back. But yeah, it all depends on your credit. Tennessee moonshine, let's go. Yes, me, my wife, and my family, we went to Gatlinburg over the summer. It was awesome. If you guys follow, I do have like a fun vlog channel, me and my wife do, and yeah, I vlogged it, so check that out. But yeah, if you tell me Domino's ticker, I'll pull it up here. We got 8 minutes. Oh my goodness, what are we even doing? We got 8 minutes. I'm just refreshing, making sure we're good. Making sure we're good, guys. Making sure we are ready to rock and roll. I hope this works. How embarrassing would this be if I get this all prepped out and it doesn't even work? And if you guys are watching on TikTok, oh, DPZ, okay, is the ticker. We got 2 minutes. This is gonna be the fastest review. All right, so RSI 40, so 37. For me to buy it, actually, now it's not even a bad price. You can see 200-day moving average line as resistance. It's bearish right now. General short-term downward trend, like that. You can see possibly some, yeah. I'll look into it here in a minute. A little bit more, guys. A little bit more. We got 1 minute. 1 minute till Tesla's live event. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. I hope it works. That's all I'm saying. If imagine, like I said, imagine I do all this and it doesn't even turn on, or we have some issues. That would be rough. But welcome if you guys are watching on TikTok as well. And when we have the event start, I might mute myself so you guys can hear them a little bit better. So, all right, 10 o'clock. What is going on? 10 o'clock. What? All right, there we go. All right, here we go. Let's see. Any day now, Elon. Come on. We're all waiting on you. Come on. all right, they need to figure this stuff out because we all got stuff to do. Come on, what is he doing? Let's get this ball started. I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and watching. Whoa, I forgot I had my volume on my phone up. But come on, for real. So the question is how long is this event supposed to last? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. I know it's late. I'm on the East Coast, so I have no clue. Let me look it up. I'll let you guys know. So all it said online, it never gave a clear how long this is supposed to be type of thing. Just more explaining like, hey, it's at 10 o'clock. Expect some possible breakthrough on AI, autonomous driving, all that stuff. So I do apologize. I was under the impression we were ready to rock and roll at 10 o'clock and all that. I don't know. I wish I had Elon on speed dial because I would call him up right now. But let's get waiting again. Am I good? All right, yeah. So people are wondering if this is if they're getting attacked like they were with Trump. They could be, honestly. I don't know. I'm not sure. I went and looked on some other news sites and same thing, so it's not just us. I will have to say, whoever's DJing this is doing a excellent job because the interview got stalled by 40 minutes or so. Yeah, I heard that. So I didn't watch that live, so I was able to just recap it. But let's get back to it and just keep waiting. Bro, Elon needs to hurry this up, man. I know, I'm just coming in. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. You know, I know we got 14 people in here, which is awesome, but this is crazy. You know, it's been 12 minutes. Come on. Come on. We want to know the Robotaxi stuff. We want to know AI, tech, all that. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with us, you know. I know this is disappointing. Trust me. This is disappointing. So we'll see, though. We'll see what's going on. I keep looking, making sure there's no issues on our end, and you know we're good. We're just waiting on the Musk. We're waiting on Elon. But yeah, so yeah, I'm keeping an eye on Tesla stock though after hours. So far we're good though. I thought I was talking when I wasn't, so yeah, so the question was is can stocks be traded or moved right now? I know with some normally yeah, you are right. Um it does stop at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard for extended trading hours, but for sometimes we'll see like if a huge hedge fund dump or something like that is all I mean by that, but would you guys want it do you guys want me up? I think maybe once it starts, I might remove the video so you guys can see full screen. Just so you guys can see it better. So hope that works for you guys. Let me make sure we can do that with no issues. All right, I'm just gonna remove myself, but I'll still be here. So if you guys have questions.
Statements made in this presentation are forward-looking statements that are subject to risks and uncertainties. Actual results may differ materially from those projected. More details can be found in the written materials.
Ladies and gentlemen, here, everywhere, online, around the world, outer space, I'm Franz. And on behalf of everybody at Tesla, welcome to We Robot. Just want to thank Warner Brothers for hosting us here. As you know, this is the birthplace of many epic films, many of them depicting a vision of the future. We're here tonight to experience that future that is closer than you think. And who better than Elon, right, to show us that future? So it looks like Elon's on his way, so let's welcome him up here.
Welcome. Welcome to the We Robot Party. So we have quite a show for you tonight. I think you're gonna like it. As you can see, I just arrived in the Robotaxi, the cybercab, and there's 20 more where that came from. So they've been traveling. There's no people in them, as you can see. The car's just going by with no people. And we have 50 fully autonomous cars here tonight. So you'll see Model Ys and the cybercab, all driverless. You'll be able to take a ride in the cybercab. There's no steering wheel or pedals. So I hope this goes well. We'll find out. So So you see a lot of sci-fi movies where the future is dark and dismal, where it's not a future you want to be in. So, like, I love Blade Runner, but I don't know if we want that future. I think we want that duster he's wearing, but not the bleak apocalypse. We want to have a fun, exciting future that if you could look in a crystal ball and see the future, you'd be like, yes, I wish I could be there now. That's what we want. So when we think about transport today, there's a lot of kind of pain that we take for granted that we think is normal. Like having to drive around LA in like 3 hours of traffic. Yeah, and for people that live in LA, I mean, try to get from Pasadena to, El Segundo during rush hour is like, you can fly to, another city faster than you can get to crosstown LA. So, and you have to drive the whole way. Unless you're in a Tesla, of course. Tesla already does quite well at this, supervised self-driving. So supervised full self-driving is actually working quite well. I'm sure there's people in the crowd, you're using that, yeah? So we'll move from supervised full self-driving to unsupervised full self-driving, where the car, you could fall asleep and wake up at your destination. So, but there's also a challenge for a lot of people that cars cost too much. I mean, when you factor in everything that goes into a car, and the car insurance, and the car payments, and the storage of the car, it's very expensive. So with, and you say like how many hours a week are cars used? Your average passenger car is only used about 10 hours a week out of 168 hours. So the vast majority of the time, cars are just doing nothing. But if they're autonomous, they could be used, 5 times more, maybe 10 times more. So you could actually, for the same car, would have 5 times as much value, maybe 10 times as much value. There's 168 hours in the week, and like I said, only 10 of them are used for driving. So, and then a bunch of those hours are looking for a parking spot, which is, can be pretty annoying at times. So we want, with autonomy, you get your time back. This is a very big deal. So it's not just it'll save lives, like a lot of lives, and prevent injuries. I think we'll see autonomous cars become 10 times safer than a human. I mean, if you think of times past where there used to be an elevator operator in every elevator, but once in a while they get tired and they accidentally shear somebody in half, So now we have automated elevators. You just get in an elevator and you press a button, and you don't even think about it. And it just takes you to the floor. And if you did see an elevator operator with a big relay switch, you'd be like, that's weird. Now that's how cars will be. And it's not just the lives saved in injuries, but if you think about the cumulative time that people spend in a car and the time that they will get back, that they can now spend, well, I guess, on their phones or watching a movie or doing work or whatever you want to do. You can think of the car in an autonomous world as being like just a little lounge. You're just sitting in a comfortable little lounge, and you can do whatever you want while you're in this comfortable little lounge. And when you get out, you will be at your destination. So, yeah, it's going to be awesome. So in fact, I think the cost of autonomous transport will be so low that you can think of it like individualized mass transit. The average cost of a bus per mile for a city, not the ticket price because that is subsidized, but the average price is about $1 a mile. Whereas the cost of cybercab, we think probably over time, from the operating cost is probably going to be around 20 cents a mile. And price, including taxes and everything else, probably ends up being 30 or 40 cents a mile. So yes, and you will be able to buy one. Yes, exactly. And we expect the cost to be below $30,000. And I think there'll be an interesting, business model where, like, let's say somebody is an, Uber or Lyft driver today, where they can actually sort of manage a fleet of cars, and like sort of manage, I don't know, 10, 20 cars, and just sort of, take care of them like a shepherd tends their flock. You have your flock of cars, and you're the shepherd, and you take care of your flock of cars. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think it's going to be a glorious future. It's going to be really something special. So, yes, good, all excellent questions. We do expect actually to start fully autonomous, unsupervised FSD in Texas and California next year. And that's with the Model 3 and Model Y. And then we expect to be in production with the Cybercab, which is really highly optimized for autonomous transport in probably, well, I tend to be a little optimistic with timeframes, but in 2026. So, yeah, before 2027. Let me put it that way. We'll make this vehicle in very high volume, but well before that, you will experience a robotic taxi via the Model 3 and Model Y program, and Model S and X too. But your 3 and Y will achieve unsupervised full self-driving with permission in wherever regulators essentially approve it in the U.S. and then to follow in outside the U.S. So, and Cybertruck too, yes, of course. Sorry, I don't want to yes. All our cars are basically all cars that we make. So, let's not get nuanced here. All right, next slide. So one of the reasons why the computer can be so much better than a person is that we have millions of cars that are training on driving. So it's like living millions of lives simultaneously and seeing very unusual situations that a person in their entire lifetime would not see. But hopefully, yeah, exactly. So, with that amount of training data, it's obviously going to be much better than what a human could be, because you can't live a million lives. And it's also, it can see in all directions simultaneously, and it doesn't get tired or text or any of those things. So it will naturally be, like I said, 10, 20, 30 times safer than a human, just for all those reasons. And I want to emphasize that the solution that we have is AI and vision. So there's no expensive equipment needed. So the Model 3 and Model Y and S and X that we make today will be capable of full autonomy unsupervised. And that means that our cost of producing the vehicle is low. Now, we are going to actually overspec the computer for the Cybercab. So our AI5 computer will be somewhat overspec'd. And because I think there's actually also an opportunity, sort of like in Amazon Web Services, where if the car is driving for 50 hours a week, there's still over 100 hours left. And there's a potential there to have a massive amount of distributed inference compute, where if you've got, like, say, a fleet of 100 million vehicles and a kilowatt of efficient inference compute, you have 100 gigawatts of compute, which is really quite substantial. And if it's there, you might as well use it. So, yeah, so that I think will make sense. So, all right. So our autonomous future is here. As I said, we've got 50 Teslas driving autonomously. We're trying to give you a sense of what cities will be like in the future. And when you get in, you'll see like it's really quite a wild experience to just be in a car with no steering wheel, no pedals, no controls, and it feels great. And we have enough vehicles here, so everyone should be able to try it out and experience the set that we've built here. It's a very big set, so it's like really, we've used, I don't know, 20, 30 acres or something like that. It's really big. So it goes on, the ride's long. And we set it up to feel like a ride, like a park ride. So it'll be cool, and you'll get to experience it tonight. Something we're also doing is, and it's really high time we did this, is inductive charging. So the Robotaxi has no plug. It just goes over the inductive charger and charges. So yeah, it's kind of how it should be. Thanks, guys. I love you too. So one of the things that is really interesting is how will this affect the cities that we live in? And when you drive around a city, or when the car drives you around a city, you'll see there's a lot of parking lots. There's parking lots everywhere, parking garages. So what would happen if you have an autonomous world is that you can now turn parking lots into parks. And so we're taking the ing lot out of parking lot. Welcome. So there's a lot of opportunity to create green space in the cities that we live in. So that would be quite fantastic. Oh, and also, what happens if you need a vehicle that is bigger than a Model Y? The Robovan. The Robovan is, we're going to make this, and it's going to look like that. Now, can you imagine going down the streets and you see this coming towards you? That'd be sick. So this can carry up to 20 people, and it can also transport goods. So you can configure it for goods transport within a city, or transport of up to 20 people at a time. So this is gonna, the Robovan is what's gonna solve for high density. So if you want to take a sports team somewhere, or you're looking to really get the cost of travel down to, I don't know, 5-10 cents a mile, then you can use the Robovan. Some people call it the Robovan, but so yeah. One of the things that we want to do, and we've seen this with the Cybertruck, is we want to change the look of the roads. The future should look like the future. So, speaking of robots, so everything we've developed for our cars, the batteries, power electronics, the advanced motors, gearboxes, the software, the AI inference computer, it all actually applies to a humanoid robot. It's the same techniques. It's just a robot with arms and legs instead of a robot with wheels. And we've made a lot of progress with Optimus. And as you can see, we started up with someone in a robot suit, sort of down, and then we've progressed dramatically year after year. So if you extrapolate this, you're really going to have something spectacular something that anyone could own. So you could have your own personal R2-D2 C-3PO. And I think at scale, this would cost something like, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000. Probably less than a car, is my prediction, long term. Now, it'll take us a minute to get to the long term, but fundamentally at scale, the Optimus robot, you should be able to buy an Optimus robot for, I think, probably $20,000 to $30,000 long term. So, and what can it do? It'll basically do anything you want. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids. It can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks. Whatever you can think of, it will do. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. I think this will be the biggest product ever of any kind. Yeah. Because I think everyone, of the 8 billion people of Earth, I think everyone's going to want their Optimus buddy. And there's going to be maybe two, and then they'll be producing products and services. I predict, actually, provided we address risks of digital superintelligence, 80% probability of a good outcome. Look on the bright side. The cup is 80% full. The cost of products and services will decline dramatically, and basically anyone will be able to have any products and services they want. It will be an age of abundance, the likes of which people have almost no one has envisioned. It'll be something special. So, now one of the things we wanted to show tonight was that Optimus is not a canned video. It's not walled off. The Optimus robots will walk among you. Please be nice to the Optimus robots. So you'll be able to walk right up to them, and they'll serve drinks at the bar. And you'll directly, I mean, that's just, it's a wild experience just to have humanoid robots, and they're there, you're just in front of you. So, yeah, with that, let's party. I love you guys too. If you look at that gazebo over there, let's get the party started.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
So, what did we think, guys? What did we think? What did we think? I think it could be possibly over. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about how it just ending like that. I'm getting confirmations that this could be it. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird spot. It's a weird spot. Because I think that the products they announced were cool, right? I think the you know the big bus, I forget the name of like most of them, but the big bus thing was pretty cool, straight from Back to the Future. I think the cars itself are pretty cool. You know, no steering wheel, pretty affordable. But the fact is I feel like we didn't get much information on stuff. It just ended. I think it ended. I don't even know. That's the issue we're having. That's the issue. I don't know. It's just what is everyone thinking? What's everyone thinking about this? You know, Tesla's what are we thinking here? Cuz I'm in this middle ground. Self-driving Teslas. I don't know. Like, look at this stuff here. Like, I think some of this stuff's cool, right? Like, let's see if we can go back. Yeah, no, we can't. I think some of this stuff's cool. Oh, he did. He said, "Let the party begin." Oh, I didn't know. I didn't hear. I yeah, I mean, I like I said, I think a lot of the stuff's super cool. I think the robots are cool. I would love one for my house. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in this middle ground where I like the products. I wish we had a little more info. That's all. I mean, maybe I'm different. I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's one of those things, like, I think that this stuff's super cool. I really do. I think I'm a huge Tesla bull. I love it. I love it. I love the products. I'm hoping they announce it. See, yeah, that must be it. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna end it here, guys. You know, it's hard to say if Tesla stock's gonna crash tomorrow. Obviously, nobody can like Planet of the Apes just with bots. Oh, guys. I mean, I'm just looking at this stuff here right now. I'm just still kind of taking it in, seeing how I think about it. You know, I definitely think that this could be the future, right? This could be the future of it. And the question is, I mean, I think it just carries a lot of long-term potential. We could see some like short-term volatility from it, but that's kind of where I'm at. Long-term potential, absolutely. Short-term volatility. I think this stuff's pretty cool. The robots, I would love one for my dogs when we're out of town. I don't even know if I would trust one to let my dogs out to feed them. Like, that's pretty neat. I will say that. I will say that. I'm just looking at it. But yeah, maybe we'll pick up some shares tomorrow if we get some sell off, cuz I don't know. I know this is showing the best of the best and all that, but I don't know. I think there definitely could be a huge amount of potential from these. I definitely think, though, Tesla is probably one of the most undervalued AI stocks, in my opinion. Wow, 3.5 or 3.6 million people watching this. Not on ours. We got 15. Let's go. The best 15 people in the world right here. When it recognize the red light, start getting confused without yellow lines. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it is in Europe. I know in the US, I think they've done it a lot more here than over there. See, I'm just trying to figure out here. And yeah, maybe it is done. Yeah, the best 15 people ever, man. You're right, Nathan. So, I mean, I think there could be a huge market for this, but we're still years out. That's the thing. He said that the long-term price of them would be the price of a car, so like 30-40 grand, which I think that's fair. So probably now they're probably over 100. So you sell to the 1%, very similar to like how he did it with the first Tesla car. He sold the Tesla cars over $100,000, made profit off them, used the profit to make more affordable models. So I think that's probably bought the last Tesla with sensors. Cameras are not reliable when it's foggy. Yeah, we drove a my wife and I and my nephew, we drove a Tesla. We rented one when we went to LA last year. It was cool. So the new charging, I don't know if they're going to be putting them on the roads. I think it's more for like you make it like your garage floor. So when you can just park the car over it and you don't got to plug it in. I don't even know how much that's going to cost to do. Well, everybody, I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. If you guys are watching, make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe. I appreciate you guys. I'm just chilling for a minute, to be honest with you. I just want to see what we got, what we got here. Yep, I think that's it. I think it's done. I think it is officially, or I lost internet. One of the two, but you guys seem to be working, so hold on. Let's refresh it here. Yeah, and it's done. Now, I want to see. So, like, I want to see how this stuff worked. Yeah, that would be sweet to be there. Yeah, so I mean, all right. So obviously, demo, right? We got the right turn signal, good. So that's the right. Wait. Okay. Sees the bikers. I just want to see how well this thing is. Turn signal. I know it's just a demo, but it looks pretty cool. See, is it? This must be the sensors going off. I wonder if that's how it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. You know, I probably, if I was gonna rate it out of 10 being the best event, probably a 7, 6, 7 in that range. Definitely think it could have been a lot worse. I think the products are really cool. I think a little more information would have gone a long way. But yeah, I mean, that's where I'm at. Am I buying Tesla? I own Tesla. Maybe we'll buy some more if it sells off. But yeah, guys, that's it. Yeah, it's a little too far out, I think, is one of the bigger issues. I think the cars is 5 to 10 years out for like a functional autonomous driving car, 5 to 10. For those robot AIs, I think probably 7 years plus. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, guys. So, all right, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. Hit those like button, subscribe. We'll see you guys. You guys are more than welcome to rewatch any of this. It's going to be up on the YouTube channel. So we'll see you guys. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Take care, everyone.